Hey everyone, this is Lord Davin, and today we are going to go over a wood mod. We're not going to go over the functionality. It is a Mini XL3 that we're going to go over, but we're going to go over the wood mod itself. This modification was done by Gentry, and it is a very, very nice mod. So, Gentry is a carpenter of trade for 20 years who basically was introduced to a lathe by his father a couple years ago, and has really got, he's gotten a passion for the woodwork that he does. He has been doing tube modifications that are sold through discountvapors.com, and it is very, very nice. Again, this is a Mini XL3. Take a look at my XL3 review for what is the Mini XL3. But today we're going to go over the wood mod done by Gentry. Before we get into that, if my t-shirt is a little bit distracting to you, I went to Earth Day Birthday 19 yesterday, where there were some absolutely great bands: Godsmack, Stain, Theory of a Dead Man, Chevelle, Evans Blue, Taproot. It was just a fantastic time, and I wish you all could have been there with me, but you weren't, so I had fun. Alright, I did pass out many, many business cards, so vendors are probably going to be getting a lot of questions from novices this week. I send them to you. All right. That being said, this is the wood mod. This is Burl, and this is by Gentry. As you can see, it is very, very nicely done. It's feels almost like stone, but it's wood. He uses CA for the outside. CA is a crazy glue. But Gentry, a carpenter of 20 years, gets turned on to the lathe by his father about 2 years ago. He has, of course, grown a passion for the wood mod. This passion has driven him to basically do many, many different things, goblets and you name it, out of wood with the lathe, and recently he has been doing these tube mods. He can do them out of walnut and burl and all these different types of wood, maple, you name it, he can do it out of these beautiful, beautiful wood. The grain gives it a nice nice look. No two are alike because of the way that this is made, because it is the wood that gives it the nice shape and texture and you know, the different style in there. Now it's very smooth because it does have multiple finishes on it. This particular unit I'm going to be giving away. It is a giveaway between myself, Gentry, and Discount Vapors. So you could win this, and how to win this will be at the end of the video. So let's get into all the work that goes into manufacturing one of these wood mods. Now, these wood mods cost anywhere from about $60 to about $120, depending on how in depth and whether or not you have just the tube and a cone, or the tube, cone, and drip tip all done up for you. Now, on Lewis's website, which is, I gotta find my mouse cursor. It is gentrywoodturning.com. He has a nice little section in there that says how they are made, and he discusses an Indulgence V3 that he modified for Texas Tumbleweed, and it is a very nice piece of work. If you take a look, basically he talks about the selected wood is marked and cut, tube blank, code blank, drip tip blank. He then drills a hole through the center of the tube blank. The sheet metal is removed from the cone using brute force. This leaves the ring that will be glued into the wood. 3 drill bits are used for the cone blank. The first allows the bead of the ring to inset in the wood. The second is the same size as the band on the ring. This allows the ring to be glued on the wood. The third is slightly bigger than the cartomizer. He does a test fit. The drip tip blank is drilled out. Everything's ready to be glued and sealed. The tube blank is sanded. This improves adhesion. A potato is used to plug the one end of the tube. It keeps the glue out of the center of the tube. The inside of the cone blank and drip tip is sealed with thin CA. The battery tube and cone ring are glued into the wood blanks. The tube blank is placed on the lathe. The tube blank is rough turned. The ends are rough sanded on a belt sander. The ends are sanded by hand until the wood is flush with the tube. The cone blank is placed on the lathe. It's squared up, turned down, and test fitted to the switch. The tube and cone go for final turning. The tube is turned down into its final shape. The tube is sanded with 240 to 600 grit sandpaper to remove tool marks and smooth out the curve. 1500 to 12,000 grit micro mesh is used for the final sanding, which removes imperfections caused by the sandpaper. After the 12,000 micro mesh, the wood has been sanded to the point that light will reflect off of it without any finish. 2 coats of thin CA are applied. The thin CA penetrates into the wood. The wood is very important, or this is very important because it is the foundation for the following coats. This is also when you really get to see what the wood will look like. 8+ coats of medium CA are applied. This builds up the finish, giving it depth. The CA is inspected for any voids or grains in the wood that has not been completely filled. If voids are found, more medium CA is applied until they are completely filled. 15 coats of CA is not uncommon for burl. 400 grit sandpaper is used to remove ridges in the CA. When the finish is completely dull, he knows all the ridges have been removed. 1500 to 12,000 grit micro mesh is used to complete the sanding process. The ends of the tube are sanded with 1500 to 12,000 micro mesh to remove any lip on the CA. The tube is buffed with AAA and white diamond. The finished tube is inspected in the light. Then, the wood is cut to finish the ring, and he does the rest, turn down, blah, switch, test, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot that goes into this. That was mostly just the tube. He also does the cone, and he gets into the drip tip, and we got about halfway down that web page. There's a lot of work that goes into this. So, yeah, you're paying for a premium. This is a luxury item. I mean, obviously, this isn't your everyday vapor kind of e-cigarette thing or personal vaporizer. This is a very nice mod. And as you can see, it is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous, and the work that he does really shows. Now, I've nicked this up against my desk, and I've banged it up. Now, I didn't drop it 15 feet onto concrete, which would probably take the finish and cloud it. If that happens to you, if you get a nick in it, if anything happens to it, you can send it back to Louis Gentry for $15. He will refinish it for you, get all those little fills done. He can't fix it if it's cracked. If the wood gets cracked, then yeah, you're pretty much going to need a whole new mod on it. But it's nice to know that he can fix a lot of things for it. It's absolutely wonderful job he does, and you can get this from discountVapors.com. I really do like this. I'm very impressed. I'm so impressed we are giving this away. I'm going to send it back to Louis because I have been banging it and nicking it. It's not that easy to nick and bang up, but I'm pretty sure if you drop it on concrete, that's when you're going to start seeing the problems. They do give you a nice little bag or case to keep it in. I'm sending this back to Louis. He's going to refinish it, and we're going to send it out to the lucky winner. Now, how do you win? Well, you need to subscribe to my channel. My channel is Davin's Vision. You will favorite this video. We want to try to get the word out about these wood mods. As well, there's a little button down here. If it's embedded in a web page, it says YouTube. If you click that little YouTube logo that's there, it will open it up into my web page for this video, and you can leave a comment below as to why you want this wood mod. Doesn't have to be super creative. We are going to pick the winner out of those comments. I don't know if it's going to be random at this time. It may just be random. Or it may be that somebody wrote something really, really good as to why they want it. If you have writer's block, just write, say hello. If we pick it at random, you could be in the drawing. But we want somebody to deserve this. This is a very nice mod, and it's nice work that he has done on this. This is exclusive through Discount Vapors. Louis Gentry has done a fantastic job on it. I'm really impressed with the woodwork. I wasn't expecting something that felt like stone. It does. It actually feels like stone because of all the finish that he has on this device. But it's a very beautiful device, and he does an excellent job with these. So I wanted to bring it to your attention so that my viewers can have a chance to see something like this, and one lucky viewer is going to be able to have one. If you don't want to wait to see if you're going to be in the drawing, or you just have lots of money and you want to go buy one or five, go to discountvapors.com. It is a very nice wood mod that's being given away between myself, Louis Gentry, and Discount Vapors. This is a giveaway from all of us to you. All right. This is Lord Davin. Let them know I sent you.